It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. She off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. He go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, Maiyegun don't come, my people make we shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun diary politico, Maiyegun don't come, this one not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, can in the touchlight every corner, Maiyegun don't come. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder. Maiyegun don't come. My people make we shout. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun diary politico. Maiyegun don't come. This one not the off in mind. Maiyegun don't come. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Maiyegun don't come. My people make you shout. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun diary politico. Maiyegun don't come. This man not the off in mind. Maiyegun don't come. Aha. Now you not done here. All these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want make the common man get waiting suppose get for this country. Una never hear something. Now go hear one. Maiyegun, you go show na paper. Maiyegun diary political. So my people make you shout, Maiyegun don't come, my people make we laugh, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun diary politico, Maiyegun don't come. This one not the off in mind. Maiyegun don't come.
Hello there. So good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is brunch time with Maiyegun. Live. So thank you so much for joining me. And remember, as you are joining, after reading the caption of the broadcast, you have to like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell them all that it is brunch time. If you have something to say, this might be the best time for you too. You've got a rant you want to let out. It might be your chance too. The opponents that you have an opinion on, this may be your shot as well. You can phone in on the number right here on your screen. Use it. Share it. And we'll get started in a minute. Just tell everybody that Maiyegun today, we are live. Go today. Koolu and his handlers, they are not leaving any stone unturned. They are reoiling their social media vuvuzela machine, in which he invited them to what he called a digital conference for the Ronukus. Not necessarily for all of them. The only few ones who have platforms that can be used or that have been used in manipulating, gaslighting, blackmailing Nigerians. You can share this. The chief organizer is the chief bigot himself, self-confessed bigot. Bayo Onofunuga. They were preaching, Koolu told his followers to start using the social media positively and, enlighten people rather than gaslight them. Stop, toxic rhetorics on social media, probably like referring to the tribalism and other stuff that they have been pushing. Onofunuga was there too, trying to sound as a motivational speaker for the Ronukus. But guess what? You see, when they accuse you of something at all, just know that it is what they are actually doing. So, oiling their social media sellers. So tell everybody that Maiyegun today, and we will start in a sec. Moses, who stole your phone? What are you using to watch this right now? Anyway, there is another one though, in case I didn't add that to the highlights. And that is Arabambidiot. He was on a TV program, right? Like an interview on a TV program in Nigeria yesterday, where he categorically raised an alarm or a flag, according to him, that Peter Obi and Ajaero, the NLC chairman, they are plotting to overthrow Tinubu. Baba, madness did that contraption. Now share this and let's get started. Sorry about that flickering, what do you call it? Display video. Like that claw. Yeah. So much today. Now, good afternoon to you once again. Good morning to you. Welcome to the brunch time with Maiyegun. And you know how we do it. Yesterday, inside the Assholerock, Koolu, who happened to be the chief guest speaker, invited or flew in most of the senior Ronukus across Nigeria, supposedly, even though some people are already accusing them that it was just the Southwest APC kind of like gathering, but that has been countered. There were others who came from northern part of Nigeria, like Adamu Mugabe. Remember him? What was the purpose of that gathering? How many of you remember that it was early this year or late last year when Koolu proposed what he called the National Youth Conference, that he was going to hold a National Youth Conference. So the youth were going to come and tell them, right, what the government should do or should be doing. So that conference is here to hold. But importantly, the one that concerned their usual, team Koolu on social media, including those who once were like fence sitters. You know the fence sitters? I'll tell you. The fence sitters are those ones, right, who are like, Ronukus, the closet Ronukus, mostly cowards, all right? And they are those that will tell you that they are neutral, all right? But when you probe or push them further, you get to tilt them towards Tifnumbu. And they kind of like knock you out with, nobody else can do anything different. But this day and time, we shake they blew everybody. And on social media, everybody is rich on social media, especially on Twitter. So this gig of the APC, Egbekegbe, is segmented. They call it gig in Nigeria. And that is when you join them, right, you become blind to the truth. And all you have to do is to make sure that you continue to push lies after lies for peanuts. For peanuts. But it depends on, your veracity, so to say. So the selection process starts from federal to state, right? Then down to the local government. You see those ones that they pulled from across Nigeria to Abuja as their APC. Most of them are known faces on known personalities on social media, right? So this is an opportunity, as everybody can no longer pretend about where they belong when it comes to this year 2027. People need to survive, and this time around they are no longer sitting on the fence. So many of them appeared, all right? And according to them, the purpose was, which is not the purpose. The purpose of the meeting was to encourage them to use their platforms. You see, that's plausible if that was true, right? But it's not. So they said the intention was to encourage the Ronukus, whose potent tool on social media is to push tribalism, ethnicism, religious supremacy, and everything that shall keep everybody so divided. This is their potent tool. Now, they said they brought them together to say, no, don't do that again. You should use social media, right, to foster unity instead of division. Coming from Onofunugao, we'll get to that part too. So like I said, it is plausible, it's a good thing. Everybody should use the social media for, for good. Unfortunately, the toxicity you see today in Nigeria social media, right, is sponsored and backed by the APC. But if you are on the other side, you are going to disagree, of course, and you know what I mean now. It's okay. But something you need to be reminded of is that before the advent of APC, yes, Nigerians were not like, that united, but they are not this divided as well. So who built on that division? A president of APC, called a segment of the country, dotting a circle, and it was applauded by those his supporters. Until tomorrow, this is, you see all these kind of statements. They are those statements that fuels the politically sponsored bigotry, tribalism, religious supremacy, including the terrorism you are witnessing today in that contraption. Utterances of these criminal politicians, you know. Like I said, it wasn't like everybody was like so united and no, but we weren't this divided. Today, it is more or less like what is missing now is that we have not gotten to a stage of unleashing the beast in ourselves and start killing ourselves. That's how much the politicians have exploited and weaponized these tribal differences, ethnic differences, and other differences within the polity. Weaponized it. Now let us preach to them and say, you know what? This country will blow up if things continue like this. So let's pretend that we have called those who are on our own side and say, come on, we want you to use social media for good now. Okay, just tell people about government policies, what the government is doing, and just be, that's what they said, right? I think it is already too late, because right there in that same meeting, before they all left, they started probably their WhatsApp group, sort of like what do you call that, order. They haven't left Assholerock when all of them started posting this. And it was like a copy and paste of a thing, right? So yeah. Work don't start with that. Right? Now, let us go into that their gathering, because there's much to unpack this afternoon and later this evening as well. Okay. So inside the Assholerock, where Bajabia Mole, Onofunuga, Tifnumbu were the key speakers, speaking to the same people responsible for the divisive rhetorics you have been witnessing on social media, to maybe tone it down. But that's actually not the intention. Right? Now let's start with this.
So if you wish to get your copies for 100,000 naira each for everybody. That was a joke. What's wrong with you guys? You guys are just talking about digital. That was a joke. 100,000 for free. For free. Payback, Mastery 2.0, the journey so far. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to inform there are copies here. More copies are being printed, and they're going to be printed in different languages, so that everybody will be all inclusive, whether you are from the south, from the east, from the west, or from the north. Thank you very much.
We shall stand on your diapers, they shall shout. On his diapers or on his pampas, they shall shout. On his pampas, Bola, on his pampas, they shall shout. So that was them there. Then the key bigots inside the Assholerock, Bayo Onofunuga delivered his own, what I don't have a description for at the same event.
I want every one of you here to what we call the Progressive Digital Media Summit. We also organized this event 2 years ago, actually immediately after we won that election, and but the state never late than ever. I thank all the people involved in organizing this event, such as assistants and the organizing committee, and I appreciate everybody here. Especially those who have traveled from Europe, from the US and Canada to attend. I thank all of you. This summit is now more timely than ever, as those in opposition have forced a 2027 campaign on us and put the country in election mode well ahead of the INEC timetable. Our experience in 2023 and elections that we have seen in the USA, in Germany, in many parts of the world, they taught us a crucial lesson. Digital media are no more merely used for jokes, memes, or dancing. They are the battlegrounds where elections are won or lost, and we ignore them at our own peril. According to data from Leonard.com, WhatsApp is the dominant social media platform in our country today, with approximately 51 million users. This means that 1 in 4 active mobile lines engage on the platform, and the penetration rate is put at 95%. According to another data, Global Digital Insights, Facebook is the second most important platform, with 38.7 million users nationwide. Facebook is followed by TikTok, which has 37.4 million users. This is based on data from Intel. Instagram ranks fourth with 12.6 million users, and there's another according to another authority, and it says that between the people using it are those aged between 25 to 34 years. And they have people about 4.9 million, that's about a third of the users. X, that is formerly known as Twitter, the most toxic of all social media platforms. You'll be surprised, it has the lowest number of active users in our country. It's just at 7.57 million. I've presented these figures to underscore where we should direct our political coordination and strategic efforts. However, social media is not a fair battleground. As a public square, it is often chaotic and unregulated. Users frequently disregard rules, divisive content is rampant, deepfakes and artificial intelligence-generated content are increasingly used against political opponents. Posts are driven by clicks, not by truth or accuracy. This information spreads 5 times faster than official corrections. My prayer is that I hope that this summit will address these emerging red flags in the social media. We must discuss and devise measures to counter them, such as rapidly labeling fake or AI-generated content, flagging false news, and doing robust fact-checking anytime we come across all these fake news on the media.
And all the nonsense. And the real purveyor of fake news in Nigeria is APC, Egbekegbe. Number one, no, I'm not saying they are the only one, no. Number one purveyor of fake news in Nigeria is APC, Egbekegbe's illegitimate regime. So let me give you examples. They said they will save a lot of money by removing subsidy, right? And today, when you ask them, what exactly have you used that subsidy money for? They will quickly switch it and tell you that, oh, they are giving more money to. Then how come you are borrowing more money too? Like you were supposed to save money instead of like, you know, so if you are saving money that you are supposed to spend on subsidy and you are sharing it to the states, why are you borrowing more? Fake news. Ribadom went about and told people in the north that Nigeria is so safe, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Fake news. When more than 20 people were killed in Zafra just yesterday. And, you know, days prior to that, days before that, immediately after he said that, more than 100 Nigerians have been killed by this terrorist. But they wanted to believe that everything is working. Yeah? So the criminals who told you that devaluing Nigerian Naira is actually good for you, right? And plunging your economy into a perpetuity of indebtedness is also good for you. Fake news. Nigeria is working. Everything is getting better now. And they want you to take that. If anybody disagrees with that by saying, oh, in fact, there is one. Listen to this guy. A better Nigeria. He is also a Ronuku. And guess what? There are tens, if not hundreds of thousands of morons like this that will tell you that if you tell them the truth, it's because you hate Tinubu or you hate Nigeria. But in reality, this is their life.
I vote for Tinubu. Tinubu now I vote for. Let me talk, say if Tinubu no enter, say I go burn my international passport. Say no need to be Nigeria, they may divide Nigeria if Tinubu no be the president. I'm voting for Tinubu in 2023. If Tinubu no win this election for 2023, forget Nigeria. And I will be setting this my international passport ablaze if Tinubu no win. If Tinubu no win, I go burn am. See na my picture there for inside. Shey the wine. Shey the wine. Na my picture there inside. If Tinubu no win, I go burn am. There's no need having this international passport if Tinubu no be the president of Nigeria. May they just divide them. May they just divide them. Make Alaba go their own. May Yoruba people go their own. Make Ijaw people go their own. Make Benin people go their own. Make Ogoja people go their own. Make Benue people go their own. That is it. That means there is no Nigeria. Everybody go they rule themselves. But since when Tinubu become president, things come dey hard for me. I use my money, my time, my power, my effort, take campaign and to vote for Tinubu. Make una see, I write his name for my bike. Na me use this my money buy this bike. But since when Tinubu enter, Baba, since when you enter, I beg. I no come dey see money buy fuel for the bike where I even write your name put again. Help us bring am down small. Even to chop na problem. Now people wey be say they vote for Peter Obi, I come go dey beg them for money to take buy fuel. They laugh me, Baba. Help us, I beg. Me, they don't laugh me again. You understand? Because this bike now, you know, go good say bike, go and take campaign for you. I can't go sell and take chop. I beg. Baba, help us, I beg. I vote for you. No, they make it hard for me, I beg. I write your name for my bike. Can you see your name? Asiwaju Jagaban. I write them. Anywhere where I reach, people, they beat me, they pursue me, stone me. But I don't mind. One person stole me for here. Here like this, they paid me. Where they stole me on top of bike because I say I put your name for my bike. But I know my go buy paracetamol take. Help us bring the money down some more for the fuel. At least if na 700, maybe 700 or 680.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ epo àwọn á di 200 á di bàbá. Ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀, a máa gbé wálẹ̀.
Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀.
Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o. So those guys, they called into their Assholerock yesterday. They were fed, you know, they were fed and they were pampered. I don't know how much of that. And they also left with thanks for coming envelopes. And immediately they went, I mean, what did they take away from there? First, let's hear what Tinubu told them. So Tinubu told them that all this toxicity that people are seeing and all of that, right? Which means these guys in power who orchestrated it, they can begin to feel the heat of what they have created. Because you know something is, nobody would be president of anywhere once there is complete breakdown of law and order, in which that is where Nigeria is headed. And that's why we're encouraging them that they shouldn't stop. They must stop bigotry, you know. Why would you stop your bigotry? Push it. Keep on. So by the time it clear for everybody's eyes, right? Then around that time, those of you who are not really serious about Nigeria should break up. Everybody just break up that moment. The moment of reality will set in. I hope that all of you mean when you say, if any cannot shake me will break up the Nigeria, you are supporting Tifnumbu. And if Tifnumbu is chased away, no go agree, so you break Nigeria, Abi, and all of that stuff. I hope you mean it, because as it is right now, you are about to get to that stage. And maybe that is why they decided to put this speech together, to remind everybody, listen, guys, we don't want us to be blamed that we are the ones again responsible, okay? So Koolu, I've got this video into two so that I can manage your boredom, okay? So the first part.
It is a privilege to address you at this important digital media summit. The theme of this gathering, unveiling the central role of new media in national development, captures the spirit of our times and that of our nation. Across Nigeria, we are witnessing a surge of creativity and ambition as young Nigerians harness digital media to share their voices and shape our society. From developing new platforms to building vibrant online communities, you are demonstrating ingenuity and a commitment to progress that is redefining what is possible for this country. You are that possibility. You are not waiting to be invited into the future. You are building the future. New media is no longer an accessory to our national life. It is fast becoming a central driver of economic growth, civic engagement, and social change. It is creating opportunities for millions of young people, reducing conventional barriers to participation in politics, and enabling broader representation of those who would previously have gone unheard. Your generation has understood this moment. You are using digital tools to innovate, to educate, and to demand accountability. But as this influence grows, so too must our collective sense of purpose and responsibility. I urge you to continue using digital platforms as instruments of national progress, but you should build business that employ others, create content that uplift those around you, use your influence to foster unity and not division. We are in a world where disinformation spread easily. Verify before you amplify, please. Let the digital space reflect the value that binds us together as a people, honestly, compassionate, disciplined, and patriotism. Patriotism is not about slogans and political theater. It is about what we contribute to the common good. Every gap and every app you design, every story you tell, every brand you build is a statement to the world about who we are and what we stand for as a nation. This administration understands the importance of this new frontier. That is why we are making strategic investments in digital infrastructure and broadband expansion. We are committed to ensuring that access to the internet is not a privilege for the few, but a right enjoyed by all Nigerians. We are also supporting innovation through the National Digital Innovation Fund and nurturing the startup ecosystem with policies that promote growth and reduce unnecessary regulation. We will not lose focus on cybersecurity.
Sounds good, yeah? Yeah, it's a speech, man. The question is, does it mean any word from all he read in that book? I mean, that paper. Because we have seen the Ronukus on social media boldly threatened other Nigerians on social media, and nothing ever happened, because nothing will happen. However, Koolu telling everybody to at least utilize this opportunity of new media, social media, you're building platforms, and you're also building a community. From there, you possibly are also building wealth as well, because you are educating people, enlightening people. That's what it should be. That's what a leader should say, right? And you should shun any form of divisive rhetorics. That's just mere words. They're just words. Like I said, a group of people that seized power via tribal rhetorics, religious supremacy, and the threat of it as well, are not just going to change overnight, So to you, the Ronukus watching us, the message is for you too, right? So that is what is expected of a leader, to say, hey, in another few hours, you are going to begin to see vitriolics, firebrand, fire shots, left, right, and center, all of them threatening fire and brimstone. If we don't get this, Nigeria, I mean, they are already saying that for the unity of Nigeria, nobody should be running against Tinubu. It should have his 8 years, like Bokwari had his. We've been hearing that from these rogues already. Anyone coming together to say they want to challenge Tinubu and remove Tinubu in 2027, that group of people are enemies of Yorubas. They're already pushing that. Tribe, ethnic, religion, and so many other things they will push. And then stayed back and say, oh, you are dealing with us because of religion. You are treating us this because of all that, right? I have seen it play out many times. So to you, the Ronukus currently watching, all right, you are expected to be, at least you are the lovers of Nigeria right now, so you are expected to be at least lead by example. Now they power, now they feel like, say, everyone is probably hating you. You are living in a place that these rogues have turned upside down your lives, including those of you who are like Abrodian Ronukus. Let Koolu finish what he's reading, okay? Hang on, let me keep the line open. Can I even ask you a question, right? The moment you open the line, or we start taking calls now, right? You won't see any Ronuku or Ronu Nazi or a Ronu bastard pick up the phone and call in and say, hello, Maiyegun. My name is, 'is 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 ' So I want to tell you something that all of you don't know. They are not bold enough. They call, see, the same internet you are using to sound like cricket on social media, like in that comment section, typing and typing like that. It is still, it is the same, I think the same data or the same internet you are going to use to make a WhatsApp call. Try it. Because most of you are a bunch of cowards. I remember when one called onto Maiyegun's diary Politico a few years back. I don't know what pushed him. To say a word became a problem. Maiyegun, see, when I started talking, they started agreeing with me. Okay, I agree. You are right. You are right on that one. I said, what about this? Okay, that's true. That's true. But what I'm saying is that, oh yeah, say what you are saying. Unfortunately, it couldn't make a reasonable sentence, like complete sentence. So I encourage you to call in. An average Ronuku is it's like an individual that is walking about with a brain-eating insect. Do you get what I mean now? So they repeat the same thing, like these mofos that went to the same place where they were supposed to come back and be preaching unity. And just like that, copy and paste, copy and paste. There were so many, and only these few ones people were able to grab. Do you understand? So I would really, really love to have a Ronuku, even if you are an Abrodian Ronuku. At least, come on, man. Pick up the phone and call in. The line is there. The number is on your screen. Let Koolu finish. I'll continue after that, okay? Koolu.
On cybersecurity, every Nigerian has the right to be protected in both the physical and digital domains. And you are the young people of this country. You remain most important, the most important investment. You are of a nation. Your ideas, your energy, and your commitment to national development are among Nigerians' greatest assets. So I challenge you to use your platforms not only for self-expression, anger, or retaliation, but for problem solving, to build solutions that addresses our nation's needs, to mentor others as we grow, and to promote digital literacy and accountability in every corner of our society. Let your leadership be defined by integrity. Let your digital footprint reflect the best of our nation. Let your actions speak of a generation that did not wait for permission to lead. Step forward with your courage and with clarity. Nigeria's path to prosperity will be shaped by many forces. Make yours inclusive and relevant. But none will be more positive than the choices made by those who dare to imagine and who possesses the skill to build. Just imagine the Vaghorns, our great female footballers. They were down 2-0 before halftime. Ordinary soul, unless one would have given up. But they came up with perseverance, determination, and consistency. To bring the glory to the entire nation. So let us move forward together like they did. Let's your creativity continue to inspire. Let your enterprise create opportunity, and yet your example show this generation is not only ready for the future, but ready to lead the future. I pray, may your work be guided by wisdom. May your voices will lift others. And may your generation be remembered not just for its potential, for the full achievements of the reality of our time. God bless you all.
Koolu, your determination and your consistency, perseverance. You are not just to be part of the future, you should lead the future. Those are the zombies they put in a room. They are telling them that they are like, they are butterflies. They are telling them that they can become birds. Funny, yeah? People whose policies continue to impoverish majority of their peers. And the selected few were put in a room and they were told, you butterflies will turn to birds. Just imagine. So let's give that to him when he said that, we are expressing ourselves, and while we are expressing ourselves, we should be positive. Do you know that telling the truth about the state of things is being positive? Do you know what they call like negativity by these rogues? Don't tell the world that these criminals spent hundreds of millions and billions of dollars spend that on medical tourism. No. Don't tell the people that your president is a former drug dealer, accountant to drug dealers. That is wrong to be saying that to the world. But it is true. When something is true, then it is right. Saying it is right, not saying it is wrong. Sugarcoating it or pretending that you are not aware, which is what most people are doing. You know what I mean now? Like hypocrites. They pretend that they are not aware. Let me take this. Hello. Hello there. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you too. And if I can hear you, everybody can hear you. So.
Oh, yes. I said, let me be the first one to call into the program before the live started.
I know. It's and this is how it should be, right? If I'm saying something right now, like I just shared what they are doing inside the Assholerock now, calls can come through. I can take a break and tell you another story. Other calls can come through, but sometimes people just want to stay back and just listen. So I'm glad you have changed that. Baba, everybody can hear you.
For the fact you said you can call it, I said, man, let me take advantage of this before the line get busy. So, because honestly, when I listen to the evening program, I don't even bother myself to call because I know I can never make it.
That one is
because it's too busy in the evening.
I know. Anyway, you are here now. Go ahead, please.
So I want to talk about those states, right?
Okay.
So I would like. So the thing is, so yesterday I was talking to my friend, right? Because my friend lives in Edo in Ghana. So I asked him, dude, how come you guys carry Dodoyo? I just give it to Edo State. Like, what happened? How does this man even come about? So he said, listen, I said, Oshomole. He said, no, Oshomole is not the one that brings the guy. He said, his pastor is there Yamu.
Right.
I said, wait, a pastor? He said, guy, now Pastor Isaiah Yamu bring this guy come. He said, guy, nobody even know where the guy came from. I said, the pastor. He said, yes, not pastor. I said, he said, listen, he said, no. So the guy was telling me, like my friend was telling me, this guy actually came to expose the Edo politics and Christianity in Edo State, right? So he told me, he said, did you realize Obaseki, that was the governor of Edo State, don't even have a single house in Edo State? And he told me categorically, Obaseki was not living in it. He said the 8 years Obaseki was a governor. He said Obaseki was not living in Edo State. He said Obaseki was not living in Edo State. He said, guy,
But
The
how
guy
true
was
is that?
flying.
I've heard that before, but I don't know how true that is because there's a government house
Yeah,
in Edo State. So it's not like they don't have governor's house or governor's quarters or what have you. They have governor's quarters in Abuja as well.
Yes. He said, so my friend told me, he said, listen, Obaseki, they come work like young people that was in his cabinet, both Aswen Yamu. He said all of them will flow in either Sunday night or Monday morning. On Friday afternoon, like they said, go to airport. You will see Obaseki at the airport. The one half life come up for Edo State. He said, Obaseki and his friend, you will see. He said, if you want to see Obaseki on Friday, or late Sunday night or early Monday morning, just go airport, you will see Obaseki. He said for the 8 years. He said now, this Okpedodoyo guy lives in Abuja. He don't even live in Edo State.
Wow.
He said it's the same thing.
I've always been seeing him at the airport too. Those his praise singers, they are always welcoming him or seeing him off at their airports. And I'm like, you know?
Yeah, he said, guy, if you have any other person, tell them on Friday, they should go and wait airport, they should do video. You will see this same governor, the same Obaseki, you will see him coming to airport with all these convoy and everything, getting on the flight going for Abuja. They see either Sunday night or Monday morning, they will come back and walk, then go again. So the guy was telling me, like, the way APC have spoiled this country. He said, when I went there abroad, and I don't understand. So then I told him, I was like, do you think Peter Obi have a chance in 2027, right? So my friend was like, dude, I live here. He said, Peter Obi is not the problem. He said, Tinubu, with all those Bohara, the guy is doing on social media, right? All those guy. Tinubu, he said, Tinubu can't even decide 2027. He said, do you know who is deciding 2027? I said, no, it's not Atiku. So I was like, Atiku said, that anything will make Atiku not run for election, Tinubu don't come out. Is there anything will make Atiku run, Tinubu will remain in power? Is there anything that will stop Atiku from running elections? That is the end of Tinubu. But anything that makes Atiku run, Tinubu will remain in power. He said, listen, Peter Obi, all Peter Obi needs. He said, either Peter Obi get Kwankaso or get Rufai. He said, that is it. Tinubu is out in 2027. He said, but if they can't stop Atiku, he said, Tinubu will remain there.
Then that's it.
He said, yeah, he said, that is it. He said, when Tinubu is left, the office, the APC is out. He said, Nigeria will go back to his old glory. He said, but for right now, forget Nigeria. He said, guy.
And it is not just the door, it's everywhere, Baba. If you know, some of the northern governors, they don't even live in their own states. I say some, I'm not saying all of them. Some of them. You see, they live in Abuja. They do. And that's not the only thing. No. There are those who are representatives of some of this part of Nigeria who have never visited their constituency in the last 15 years, and they have been winning elections. All they have to do is to go, once they leave Abuja, they go to the state capital.
Yeah.
Then they go from state capital back to Abuja for the past 15 years. There are some of them like that.
That's what my friend said, though. My friend said, guy, all
it's
these people you
system,
see,
Baba.
all these governors and
these people. It is a broken system. Totally.
So that is what I want to contribute.
Thank you very much.
That guy, you see that video that you played, the guy that said he can pay for Tinubu, he not get money to say bye-bye. Baba, me, I want make God make and say that by me use and show parking load.
Ma shock you.
You see people like that.
Ma shock
any
you.
better thing not ever come their way.
He don't sell the bike already. Yeah. I just may remind you. He don't sell it already. Now people post the video. Last I seen don't sell it. Oh, now throwback video you can watch. So now throwback. Is that what we are playing now? Throwback.
Thank you.
God bless you, man.
No, give another person.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too. You have a very wonderful morning. Okay. So yeah, somebody noticed and said social media is going to be on fire this week. I agree. Because Baba, let me do my one math with you now. How many social media vuvuzelas do you think 100 million naira can hire at the rate of 100,000 naira per person every month from now till 2027? How many do you think it can hire? Well, I'll put the number at maybe 1,000. So if Tinubu and his gang decided to just put 2 billion naira down, There are some of these guys on social media today that are currently joining you to condemn Tinubu's failure. And some of them are building their own social media platform right now on you obedient, Abi, Atifku. They are all there trying to get attention. Majority of them will take the job of 100,000 naira, and that is 46 pounds a month from now until 2027. And their job on social media is to keep telling you that you are the problem. And the reason why you are complaining is because you hate Yorubas. It's because Tinubu is Yoruba. That's why you hate Yorubas. They will continue to gaslight you, call you names and all of that stuff. If you're a Yoruba, they will call you. You will see, you will see somebody with Igbo name or recruited Igbo Mofo, right? In this their camp, right? It will be asking you, a Yoruba man, like, why do you hate your tribe like this? And you'll be like, excuse you, what? Yeah, I'm just asking because I've been watching you. I'm an Igbo man, and I don't understand why you hate your people like this. Hate my people because I won't join the bandwagon of Tinubu, mortgaging the future of millions of unborn generation. You are giving them, those ones who are around now. You are starving them, killing them slowly, and telling them that even if they don't inherit whatever you are building for them, their children would. Meanwhile, in the real book, their children are going to be born into poverty. And this one doesn't even spare any Yoruba child. And suddenly you think I hate my people for not standing with such? Yes, so on social media, una go see different moving mad. And I'm being generous. 100,000 naira per person, that's even being generous. They offer them 25,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 40,000 naira, you know, and then promise them that if they deliver, they will give them job. They can put them up in ministries and all of that, and that will be them. Some of them actually did get job in the ministry, while the rest were just like thrown back onto the streets, creating nuisance, right? And they are also very much the loudest. The moment they feel like when the pang of hunger hits them, they will scream on social media and say, after all we did for these people, we have not benefited anything. Say, what were you expecting to benefit? When you decided that you will join others to say things are working when the country is actually bleeding seriously, economically, and even like humanly. For how much? I'll come back to that. Arabambidiot says he has a message about what Peter Obi and Ajaero, NLC President, what they are planning. And according to him, he said, since they declared the Tinubu winner, let me take this call. I'll come back and share that with you. Here is a caller. Hello.
Hello,
Maiyegun General. Baba, how are you?
This is your Japanese only BRUNCHTIME caller.
Bless you. Calling all the way from.
Yeah, you know, Baba. there are some comments you made one certain time. I don't know if you can remember. You know, you said that, and I thought you were joking. You said that the rule said that it is better for Fulani to be killing them than an Igbo man to be president. You know, I thought that was just a mere talk or a joke.
It's not a joke. You know? That's why we tell them that inside Ronu, there's another Ronu inside Ronu. I'll share one with you before you go, but complete what you are saying first.
Yeah, I thought that was a joke. You know, I saw that tweet. That one is different. And I saw another tweet recently. Yeah. One guy said that apart from the rape, the killing, and he made so many comments that the Fulani, but they still respect their culture. One guy was like, what kind of disrespect?
I know.
What kind of disrespect? That a rape, it is the most disrespectful and the most hateful action. and they are talking about disrespecting their culture and heritage. Which one is better? The guy was like, oh man, I remember, okay, why did you say something like this one certain time? I really thought that was a joke. Now this is worse.
Now let me quickly if you check your screen, right now, you are probably going to see the tweet you're talking about. Tell me if it's the same. Yeah, if you check your screen, I mean, if you check the screen that you are watching this from now, can you see it? Where it says, shut up, you Igbos will cry at our land. We must make sure of it. Even if we align with Fulanis and they enslaved us, kill our farmers and rape our women, it's better we align with them to fight you Igbos. You can't be coming to Lagos and disrespecting your host. Then he went on to say, the Fulani, despite all their killings, rape, murder, and violence, do not disrespect their host. It's only you people. Is that the same one, yeah?
Exactly. That's what it was. I saw it.
Now I saw it, okay? And I'll tell you something about it, okay? I saw it, and the image of the person that was supposed to have tweeted that was this person, right? Now, do you know something? Everything about that tweet is fake, right?
Are you serious?
I am. I'm going to get to that place. There's something I'm going to tell you more. You see this account, and many like it. You have some who are like in Igbo with Igbo names. We have some that are like Yoruba names. You see those ones with Yoruba names. Everybody watching this right now can actually cross-check with us. All you have to do is type that name into Twitter right now and go to the profile of that person, and you can understand the entire fakery in there. They are among the accounts opened to push the tribal bigotry, all this kind of a thing. Look at somebody like you, all the way from Japan. Are you not calling it from Japan?
Yes, that's what I'm calling.
All the way from Japan. You saw this. This is the same way millions of people saw it all over the world. And guess a Yoruba man reading this, what do you think it will feel like? I mean, sorry, an Igbo man reading this. What do you think it will feel like? We'll be like, this is so horrible. Is this how Yoruba think?
I'm telling you.
Then you will see another one that's going to say, oh, all these Yoruba girls are dirty, stinking, olosho, free, this and that. Go and click on the profiles. You realize, even you as an Igbo person will be like, no, I won't say that about the Yorubas. Like, what the hell? Why would anybody say this? You see all these kind of accounts, there are so many on social media, and they have the same job. Make sure Yoruba, Igbo arguments that doesn't have head or tail, that nobody can really even like say this is what is causing it, right? Continues this way. Because politically, right? Politically, it makes APC powerful. I'm glad you raised it, I'm glad. But let me show you that even inside Ronu, inside Ronu, there's another Ronu. Check your screen again. I'm going to post something now. Now, look at these ones. They were having a conversation around, let me take something off the screen so that people can see it properly. I'm glad you actually raised this point, because this is what they have been using social media to do. The one, they gathered people inside the Assholerock to do. But now, you know something? Inside the Ronu, when they tell Igbos to go, there are also more Ronus inside Ronu. So look at this. They say, you are an idiot. Why is he not talking about Edo or Benin, where he's from? Why Lagos? Why can't you guys think? He's referring to Igbos, but he saw an Edo person. He started attacking him. So that one now said, so someone that lives in Lagos should be talking about Edo State's environmental condition. Comprehension is really not easy. Now, take a look at what he said after that. I'm going to take the scroll off now. He said, did we beg you to come to Lagos? If it's smelling, then go back to your states. This was in Mayo, right? Then they started changing street names in Lagos because they wanted to remove Igbo names. In the process, they removed the Niger Deltans, even the people from Benin, and the larger people who are actually the real part owner of Lagos State.
Lagos.
So they protested. And that person came and said, Erono came there and said they should go to the ancestral land in Ondo State. Is Ondo State not Yoruba land? He said, They should go back and protest in their own door. And the same way that told somebody to go to Edo to complain, he said, "You're a big fool. We have been in Lagos for over 400 years." That's why I said, inside Ronu, there is even more Ronu. And that is what makes it even more so foolish for any dumbo to be pushing tribal, ethnic rhetorics on social media just for political. You get me now? I implore people to please, don't take everything you see when somebody comes around and say, the Yorubas are this. And then you're like, why are the Igbos attacking Yorubas? That individual can be a Yoruba person, with a profile of Igbo.
You're right.
And the same, it goes vice versa. All over the place.
Since I have been listening to you, right? If I see all this kind of comments, I can only read it and think.
Just
I will not read meaning into it.
I know. But not many of us can really take them in. Many of us will just be I've been reading all these abuses. All these people have been abusing Yorubas. All these people have been attacking Yorubas. Yes. Me too, I will attack. And guess what? You will see so many people today who tell you that they don't like Tinubu. But they are fighting bigotry war now. Because they felt like because people are abusing Tinubu too much and they're abusing Yoruba. And it is the tough of the Ronukus. That's what they want. Everybody to fight themselves.
I am telling you, when I see that, I just read meaning to it. And someone a living thing, can say something like that. And I was like, what is this? And I remember that's a Maiyegun said one time. I was like, when I see those attacks, really, I don't reply.
I mean, we are all humans, we are all humans.
Yes, I don't reply. I was like, a human being can say. That's what I always say to myself.
They are sick people. They are sick people. They're everywhere. All you have to do it's like APC appeals to their bigotry, right? And it is a moment of it's like those racists abroad who look at you, right? A black man who is there legitimately trying to do everything legitimately, live your life, and somebody you have no business with blames you for whatever he is facing in the country. Do you get that now? And suddenly you are the reason why he is poor. You are the reason why he has no house. You are the reason why he has no relationship or nothing. And then politicians also are now like weaponizing that by telling them that, oh, it's true. It is true. It's not different, it is just a shame, Yeah.
Really. Let me just bring this. The last caller, he said that, he said, you said that some of all these politicians don't live in their country. I'm from Imo State. I must tell it to you that Hope Uzodinma, 90% of his political career is in Abuja. That's why whenever you see Koolu, he's there. Anywhere you see Tinubu, Hope Uzodinma is there. He doesn't live in Imo State. He's always in Abuja. In anywhere else apart from his own state. Check that. You will notice it. Check anywhere Koolu go. You will see her. You will see him.
And those are their leaders.
All those are their leaders. I'm telling you, Imo State and Anambra State is the kind of insecurity in those states. It baffles me. If yourself going back is like, oh man, I'm not gonna. If I risk it, if you're gone, you're gone. And if you are there, if they got you, you are gone. You see the kind of money all these kidnappers always call 100 million. 200 million.
Your entire life savings, they will take it and wipe you off. And then they can still kill you.
And then, of course, after getting that kind of money, man, Maiyegun, let me give one.
Thank you so much, Mazi.
Thank you for all you do. I'm always your enlightenment here, man.
Thank you, thank you so much for staying up, because I can tell so many of you have to be like, no, I need to listen to him. I mean, it's quite appreciated. Okay, thank you so much, Baba. Enjoy the rest of the night.
It's almost midnight. I'm waiting because I know Sundays you don't always do. I feel let me listen at the last one.
Bless you, Baba. Thank you so much. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you for all this.
Sure. Have a good one. Baba. So indeed, we need to be careful. I'm not saying that we can't react to some of these things, but sometimes it's our reactions that actually fuels it. because some of our reactions are coming from the place of, you know, like concern. I'm not a Yoruba bastard that they will abuse his, you know, his own ethnic nationality in that condescending way and not get mad. But I've been on this street for years. I have seen all these things developed and became weaponized. And I've seen a lot of reasonable people, decent people, got sucked into it. Because to them, they can't just let people be abusing their this and that. If you want to abuse Tinubu, abuse Tinubu. So why are you abusing the Yorubas and all of that? Then you forget the fact that Tinubu will claim to be Yoruba in this regard, right? And as at the same time, the presidiot of that contraption would have those who are going to be praising him from the left, right, and those who are going to be cursing him from left and right. You as a person, at that point, you know that their causes doesn't represent you, or because Tinubu doesn't as well. Well, here we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Mr. Maiyegun.
Yes, sir, Baba.
It's my calling you again. This is my second time calling.
Oh.
From England.
God bless you. So good afternoon to you. You're watching.
Good afternoon, sir.
Baba.
I'm watching from I Welcome. I need to program. I just want to say something.
Please, go on, sir.
Yes, from what is going on the internet, as in the social media platforms, I've been seeing so many videos trying to cause more division than we expect.
You get?
It's just because Tinubu has lost the North entirely. But the game plan is that the whole North are against him. So how do I take hold of the South? The next thing is to turn against people, so that if Peter Obi or somebody from the South that is not a Yoruba person, automatically he will not get anything. And with all the allies, all the fellow thieves, the kleptocrats in the North who are also APC, they will combine. They will little by little. They will gather votes to match up with the entire Southwest, so that Ali, you now use it as an edge to return in 2027.
Some say that he's banking on the disagreement or the split that is expected to happen on if Atiku will go or Atiku will stay.
If he wants to win, they must cause more division and criticize, go tribal on the tribal line.
Like the hard way, that whatever we witness in 2023 will be a child's play.
Honestly. In 2023, if it's only about Lagos and few ones, they throw them into the lagoon. That was the only one we had.
Oh no, that one is prior. That was 2015. Was it? No. Okay. It was 2019 rather. When Ambode, remember 2019. When sorry, why am I mixing it up? 2015, of course. It was when Jimmy Agbaje versus Ambode, and it was Ambode that was the anointed candidate then. And he said, if the Igbos fail to listen to him, they will throw all of them into the lagoon.
They will throw all of them into the lagoon.
You know something, right? You know something. I mean, you get, including those who are Yorubas who are watching this, okay? I have not, and I stand to be corrected though, I have not seen any royal father from anywhere that has ever openly threatened any tribe or ethnic because of politics, other than from Lagos.
Same here. I've not also seen.
I have not seen. Like, people may be saying horrible things behind the scene, which majority of people do, right? But publicly to hold the microphone and make that kind of a statement, I have not seen anything like that. Is that not enough to tell us how much the destruction that Tinubu's political stuff actually brings upon Yoruba land than to defend it and double down and say, yes, that's who we are. That's who we are.
Now.
That's not who we are.
The credence, yes, the kind of credence Tinubu is setting in Nigeria today. Honestly, it might burst into a kind of crisis.
Like as this northerners be so, they never make open threats like that.
Because
are they with you, Baba?
Oh, yeah, me. So now, what Montella so again is that the northerners, their own way of, riot or crisis, Omawa bloody. Do you remember?
I do.
The case of 2011 when Jonathan won the election. Bauchi.
They killed. I don't even know why. I don't know if people actually remember that, right? They killed over 1,500 people.
I'm telling you. So, if Tinubu want to force himself by rigging the election this time around, and the Northerners are saying no to him, is the majority. They are not educated. They have a kind of one-way traffic syndrome.
Right.
When all the religious leaders will say, go and scatter everywhere. One Sunday, one do everybody, one down everywhere, rule on here.
So, because the level they are pushing this, their bigotry stuff and all of that, somebody just mentioned it now.
It will lead to that now. That's exactly what I'm saying. It will lead to that.
Like you can't say you want one Nigeria, but you don't want some parts of people to be part of Nigeria. That's not going to last. It's not going to last. You can't have a group of political Oshins publicly saying Igbo man will never be president of Nigeria, and you still want one Nigeria.
I still want one Nigeria.
Like it doesn't make sense. Like, so the political class that are weaponizing this tribalism for their political gain are actually digging their own political graves. It's just a matter of time.
But that's the pattern of Tinubu. Tinubu is a very, in fact, so if he sees that this one is not going to work, he will use different means at all costs just to achieve his own aim.
Right?
Exactly.
So, Baba, thank you very much. Let me take another one.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Take care.
Yes, sir. So all the way from England. Now, let's go to that Arabambidiot before I take another one. Arabambidiot has raised alarm that Ajaero and Peter Obi are planning to overthrow Tinubu because Obi did not acknowledge the INEC declaration of Tinubu as president. He did not acknowledge the appeal court ruling, Supreme Court ruling that confirmed the electoral haste that made Tinubu your president. He said Peter Obi and Ajaero are planning to do a 1 million man march. A quick fact check. That is a lie. There is nowhere that Obi or anybody said they want to organize 1 million man march to protest or anywhere. But he's saying it on their national TV. Unfortunately, they didn't kind of like correct him on their TV. So he said the plan of mobilizing 1 million people in Abuja was actually to march them to National Assembly and take over the National Assembly and march them to Assholerock and then kick Tinubu out and Peter be installed as your president. When I say we're Nigeria, I am not actually exaggerating. Do you understand? This is one of them that normally you would think maybe he actually ran away from where they are taking care of him. No, he didn't. Nigeria is an asylum. 75% of them have mental health problem. And I'm not making it up. You look it up now. Go and look it up. How many people have mental health problem in Nigeria? 75%. So practically saying nearly 200 million people get madness, shoko, that they are nursing in that contraption. Here is one of them.
Mr. Peter Obi and Ajaero especially have been planning everything possible to make Nigeria ungovernable. This is a man that has never spoken well about our country ever to 2023. He has never spoken well about our country. And that is on presidential as far as concerned. You see, as a Nigerian, if you don't say anything good in your country, you have an aim. You have an aim to make sure that administration did not succeed. And that is not the function of the opposition. It is just for you to put the ruling party on their toes. Whatever they are doing, you must come out with a plausible solution. It is not just for you to be willing to be praying for the failure or downfall of the administration. He was once a governor. You all knew what even the man going about with him now, Senator Peter Obi, said about him. during their second term. He called Obi a rebel. He said Obi is a man who actually want to be controlling him, but he, as national chairman, is not open to such control. So why will we be open to search for him? So for me, I still insist. They claim they want to go to court. I'll be willing to meet them in court. They should come and explain to Nigerians. They should come and explain to the National Security Advisor. Peter Obi and Ajaero come and explain what exactly do they want to do with the 1 million man rally. Are they campaigning for Obi to be president under which party? Are they being this election time? Yeah, that one is taken, but this is not an election time. You are now claiming you want to mobilize 1 million people. Do you know the meaning? 1 million people inside the Labour Secretariat. It is an attempt to just go and seize the National Assembly. It is an attempt to forcibly enter the Assholerock and overthrow the president because Obi and Ajaero, they have their eyes on that presidency, but they don't want to do election. So that is our position. As I have seen maintaining on national television, I will prefer to meet them in court. If they say they want to lie, we have fun.
Arabambidiot. So you now tell me that I wrongly diagnosed him, like I misdiagnosed him. That is what you get from somebody suffering from schizophrenia. And apologies to those who are actually really getting help for their mental health. This is not a slaw at you. Crooked rogues are parading themselves as political players in that contraption. They say things, just say anything and everything. Because to them, there is not going to be any real consequences whatsoever. The same lunatic, that guy, was on TV in the middle of this year, just a few months ago, praising the same Peter Obi. I mean, it's always like that, like, back and forth, and it can only be lunacy. Somebody will make outrageous statement on national TV like that, or they are organizing 1 million man march to Labour Party as a Labour Party secretariat. And then he went on, he said, no. The plan is to move the 1 million to National Assembly. Do you get that now? They need to go and explain to National Security Advisor. So the lunatic is calling Ribadump, Akpabiole, to use their power and pick Peter Obi up and pick Ajaero up because they are marching 1 million people to come and take over government. Then he's now calling on those ones living inside the Assholerock. I say, all of you inside the Assholerock, Obi and others are bringing 1 million people. Oh yeah, do something. Oh. So you need to prove me wrong that he is not mad. And that is not politics. That's just not the kind of statement I'm talking about. They weaponize these rhetorics like this. It is one thing. And then others, you see, the Ronukus who are the best will be like, hey, whoa, they're supposed to kill this, they're supposed to shake of this one, man, this, they know he's a lunatic. But it fits into the narrative they want. Nigeria is ungovernable. Let us blame Obi and Ajaero because Arabambidiot said so. So I just felt like, man, how many of you are going to join them in that 1 million man march? Because 1 million is actually many. And I believe that if Peter Obi calls for 1 million people, he can actually get at least more than that 1 million. No joke. I don't know why people don't even try that. It's like because they are stakeholders in the contraption. Obi himself is a stakeholder in the contraption. So if he should bring down the entire building, he is also going to lose his own apartment in the building. So now they want to carefully evict the plunderers. That's what they want to do. Let's evict. But I'm like, if I have the kind of influence where I can call out 1 million people, what is the problem here? Like our own show, imagine our own show says, guys, we need 2 million man march this Friday or next Friday. And the process begins, and you know that at least 500,000 will come out. Everybody will be shaking, like say, do you know what is 500,000? 500,000 human beings on the road. Hello there.
Good morning, Maiyegun.
Good morning, Papa. How are you?
Fine. Maiyegun,
is that emoji?
You know, this issue of, it's me, brother.
It is you, sir. Your
Maiyegun,
voice, Baba.
You know all these, the other caller said, the guy that called from England, you know, I'm outside Nigeria, but I'm beginning to this thing is now getting scary more because I was telling somebody yesterday that when I was in Nigeria, when I was there on one of the Christmas, I wanted to buy a recharge card. That was on 25th. I wanted to buy a recharge card from First Stack. I traveled from First Stack to the whole First Stack. I couldn't get any place I would get recharge card because everywhere just shut down, you know. Then I went all the way to Maza. That's where I got my recharge card at Yongsha Grove Park. That place I decided to go travel. That day, immediately I decided to leave Lagos that day. You know why?
Why?
Lagos was complete empty. I'm not saying this because I said I'm Igbo or what, but like Igbo are more than the owners of Lagos.
No.
Yorubas are many in Lagos.
You know, it is a figure of speech. Just to say that.
Because.
Well, I'll let you finish though. Go on.
Yeah, everywhere is gone because the main Lagosians, the main Lagosians are little and they are learned people. They are like somebody like Fuchsia Williams and all these names. This guy that went for governorship in Lagos last time, they said he's Igbo, and all these Yoruba name with English name with surname. That's our Lagosians we know, and. What I'm saying is that all these people causing this trouble in Lagos that want to destroy Lagos because of trying to push Igbos out or trying to bring problem in the midst of some learned people or Yoruba people. They are not even from Lagos.
Majority of them are not. But let me quickly say something again before we continue, okay? So you mean this was during the festive period where majority have actually traveled outside Lagos? Is that what you mean by you couldn't find recharge card? Yes. And you had to travel far. Yes. Okay. Now there's something people need to understand here. Okay, let me say something. That people need to understand here. When we talk about Lagos, the real Lagos, is actually that their Lagos Island where you see them close to water and then all those other places they are developing. Lagos State in a zone, all right, comprises of different kinds of tribes from Yoruba land. We have the Lajes, we have the, you see, when you have the Jebus that actually owns partly the Shomolu, Bariga, and the Lajes who actually owns Bariga. So you see the Jebus in the Ikorodu and all those areas and that, right? Then you see the Ekwe people who themselves are not Lagos Island or Lagosians, but they are part of Lagos. When you go to Ekpe side, you see Ijebus as well. Like Ekpe that you have in Lagos today is Ijebu. So when you see all this combination of all these guys who make up the entire Lagos state, it is not right for anybody to say, well, there's difference between Lagos Island and Lagos state as a state generally. When you go to Ikeja of today, there are real owners of Ikeja who are Yorubas, who owns Ikeja. When you and like every part like that forms what they call Lagos State today. All right. Yeah.
See, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying that it become dry to tell you that those people that own this particular place, they are not troublesome. They are not the one pushing these things.
Right.
So the main ones that are pushing these things,
the political weaponization that we are trying to kind of separate from reality. I need to explain that too.
Yeah.
You see those who are making noise on social media, who are mostly sponsored. Yeah. Like we said, most of them are not actually from Lagos State and all that. But the real problem is that the sponsor, who most of them are also not from Lagos, Tinubu and Co, that weaponized, they weaponized this divisive rhetoric themselves, right? who are not from Lagos, they have done so much that because of the power they wield, so bury anything that has to do with originality or indigenous of that same Lagos state. So if they lose power today, like they will eventually. Once they lose power today, the real Lagos that actually had everybody in, and they peacefully coexisted without any point of tribalism, ethnicism, and all that nonsense, will still emerge. That is my own view. These three people, they don't talk about all these things. When you meet them, you see them, they are different. But all these ones that are making this noise, that are pushing it, like you said, Tinubu, they are not from Lagos. They are the one who have power. The only way to keep power is to keep people divided that way. So once they lose that power...
What I'm trying to say here, Maiyegun, is that it's very easy for somebody that doesn't own something to destroy it, that somebody that owns it.
I know.
Because the owner will not like it to be destroyed, and even there's any way to destroy it, the owner will he will remember this is mine, and if I destroy it, what will I have? But this one that is coming outside, coming in to destroy something, they doesn't care. All they care, only the benefit they will gain. That's what I'm trying to say. So, but the route they are going now is so scary. It's so scary
because this is exactly it is sponsored, and you see, discussing it like this is meant to help all sides. That those of you who are either listening to them, justifying all this madness. Sorry.
For example, now look at what you just said. Somebody all the way from Japan is seeing all these things in internet. It's like you said, everybody's seeing this thing around the world. Some people don't research. Many people don't follow you or understand the way you try to balance the whole things. So some people they only rely on Twitter. Some rely on Facebook. So what they see is what they believe. Like I said to you, sometimes I only read names on comment that is not Igbo name. This is what it's disturbing. Mental psych. It's not good. So all this is what we see now. And
what makes it so is because there are those who are weaponizing it. And in order for us to counter, right, to defeat them, is what we are doing. And all of us needs to be for real and genuine. All right. We can't cherry pick.
Okay, look at now.
We must not.
27 now.
And now, hang on. Before you get to that one, we must not cherry pick. What that means is that when we see, if it is Maiyegun, that you sense that is beginning to sound bigoted, don't shy away from it. Say it to him straight up there. Don't color it. If it is Osita that is beginning to say something that is, say it to his face right away. Because the thing is this, we are all humans. And all this information, what we consume from all these devices, shaped a lot of our actions on social media. Only a few people really want to remain very much reasonable. So when people like us who are, like I said, not everybody sees what Maiyegun says here, but at least for those of us who sees it, we must be able to be like the ambassador that tells everyone, like, are you really sure that's an Igbo man saying that? Are you really sure that's a Yoruba man that said that?
So
you get what I mean?
You know why I'm saying all these things?
Go on.
You know why I'm saying all these things? At the year 2000 in Lagos, there's a conflict happened between the Yorubas and the Hausas.
Right.
They started from Orile side. This Alabasuru. I think Alabasuru.
Right.
They killed a lot of even the beggars on the street. They burned them. Maiyegun, I witnessed this thing. That time I was doing my IT. So I will still continue going to job. I was still going to my work because my work is at what they call it, Victoria Island, Ajaero Deku.
Right.
So we keep on going till the day we are on the road, on my way going to work, and we heard that the Hausas they just dropped some of their people with trucks. What they call it, this under bridge, what they call it. That's Devon upside.
Right. Right.
That they drop their people there. Maiyegun, that is when we stopped going to work. Everywhere shut down because they said Hausa people don't know who is who. Well, those days, Yoruba will come inside the bus and say, "Are you Aboki? Is there any malam here? Is there any malam here?" They bring people down from the bus. I saw this thing. Nobody's telling me this one. They kill a lot of people. So this 2027, with this route they are going now, and the population in Lagos and how Lagos it is now, it will be brought back to.
Well,
because you cannot. All MC Oluomo did 2023. Everybody kept quiet. Now a lot of people are now aware. So it's very, very scary. Tinubu, I don't know what Tinubu wants in this 80 years or 70 something years he said he was. His age. I don't know what he's looking for. It's not, is it money? Is it not for even power? He doesn't want it.
Well,
when will he be?
You still have your own mind.
Will children generation be when he's no more there?
No, it is because you still have your own mind. You have not ventured into that what do you call it? Into that evil adventure yet. Do you get me now?
Okay,
so
look at
that
caller.
Say,
I'm still talking on that caller that called from England. Right. He said something about Atiku. I don't know what Atiku is looking for there, but if Atiku is coming in now, that means Tinubu is going to win.
I've been now.
If Atiku is coming, Tinubu is going to win.
For him to continue.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So I know Atiku how greedy he is since 1993. The only thing he will do now is just to tell Tinubu to settle him or give him something he wanted in Nigeria. Then he will come out and destroy everything. But what are they looking for? Okay, look at Ahmadu Sharif that said instead of Obi, I don't know who said that. I was the interview. Right. Instead of Obi, let them bring Jonathan back.
Babangida Aliyu. Oh no, that's different. No, that one is different. That's another person. It was one PDP guy who said that their pathway to power, the North, is not to go and support somebody from the South now to take power from Tinubu because they need to get back to power by 2031. And the only way they could get back to power is to go and bring Jonathan, who will only do one term. It doesn't even have to promise them anything. You can only do one term.
All I have to say finally is that if they don't take time, there will be war in Nigeria.
I mean,
if they don't take time.
There is already war. They just haven't make it official. Once it becomes official, everybody will now say, "Oh, there is war."
History want to repeat it. History want to repeat itself again. If they don't take time.
Yeah, if you can't learn from history, you are bound to repeat it.
Because this is exactly what they try to do 1960s till pushing people around, doing till some people said no, enough is enough, and the war started 1967. So this is exactly what they are looking for, but they will bat with their own children's blood. Thank you, Maiyegun.
Amen. God bless you. Emoji, you stay safe, huh? This is it's been quite interesting. But there's a lady, when you talk about Nigeria happening to people and how they have been, dealing with it. A couple had the EFCC, I think, right, barged into our home, broke the door, vandalized everything, assaulted them, and then only to say, "Oh, sorry, wrong house." And that's it, they left. So she had to make this video to tell everybody that, "Oh, more Nigeria happened to them. They didn't go anywhere. They didn't fight anyone. They were supposed to be in their own bed. And that happened."
So, about this morning, we were sleeping in our room. Look at what EFCC came. They came around 4 a.m. They started hitting our door. Look at the door. See, they spoiled this door. This door is walked over. I don't know how much it is right now in the market. They broke the door, hitting the door. When we came out, they beat up my husband, asking him for his phone. They searched his phone, searched our house. At the end of the day, what they had to say is sorry. Not just in this compound. Christabel, come lock this door. Terrorize people. First, everywhere. Look Look at people, they terrorize this whole street. They climb inside this house with fence, this gate. They climb through this house. They climb the house with fence. Look at people. Broke people's doors. Look at people. Look at how they traumatize people. The street, they tumble the street. Back people came into our house. After that is beat him up for nothing. Look at this one. Look at her complaining. They broke their door. You can imagine the country with they inside. What kind of country is this? No.
I was waiting for that question. What kind of a country is this? Everybody does ask that, right? Yeah, people are saying, what kind of a country is this? Which kind of country be this? Which kind of country we they live in? Hello there.
Hello, the
Hey, Baba, how are you? My man, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm
Polapenga. Do you see that? Man, it's been a while. Oh, I've been reading about. I've been reading your comments on my screen all this while, and that just flew over my. So, how are you this night? Because I know it's probably like
I'm doing great. You know.
Beautiful, Baba.
Mainly at night, I always love to call in, but you don't always take call at night.
Lately, not much. Yeah,
because we're not having full house.
I'm transitioning, getting things put up here. I even need UNA support now more than ever. So that's why I've been like trying to bridge it in between. At the same time, not going missing for a long time. I'm transitioning. So at night, I'm like, you know what? I could use an opportunity when we are not so many, like when we have just maybe about 1,000, 1,200. I'm like, you know what? I've delivered the message. We can continue another time and I can go back in and continue fixing things, right? But yeah, very soon everything will be like normal, right? We'll have our calls out. Okay.
We hope so. Yeah, we pray so. Yeah.
Bless you, Baba.
And sometimes, because I don't miss my egos mainly at night. Sometimes I do miss the brunch time. But evening program, I'm always there.
Bless you.
Sometimes my wife goes out with my phone, so I can't comment. But I watch on my TV, so I can't comment without my mobile. So sometimes she may go out to the phone to get something in the grocery or in the mall, and she will take care. That is why I don't do comment sometimes in evening program. But I watch my ego always. I don't miss my ego.
God bless you, Polapenga.
Yeah,
Abba.
Because what you are doing is very. I keep on saying it. It's not as if I'm always praising my ego. No, they said in the place I come from, Igbo, they said the truth in Igbo proverb, the truth will always prevail. The truth must be outspoken. That is the truth. Now they speak for itself. You know, hide them.
No.
You know, hide the truth.
It's not
That's
possible.
why you see these people now under Tinubu. And one thing I want to say again is that you see under this Koolu regime, you see how things is going. First of all, Koolu remove light subsidy. He removed it first. Yes, he removed the tariff. Then the same thing with the school fees, university school fees, the tariff, he removed it.
That's right.
The same thing with the petrol, he removed it. Then later on, he came back to increase it. Yes, he increased it again.
And now he's giving them loan.
School fees and then even banks sending money to Nigeria, banks tariff, charges. He increased it, and all of these things was left like that. What they call it? Bukhari didn't touch it. Bukhari for 8 years.
Bukhari didn't go that far, but you remember he promised that he will continue from where Bukhari stopped.
Yes, and again, and again. Bukhari didn't borrow as much as Koolu has borrowed for 2 years. So
you see him so?
My own conclusion is that all this money Koolu is borrowing, he's not the one that is looting all of them. He's not the one. It is the criminal under his cabinet. You see, Koolu has too much criminals under him than Bukhari. That is the problem. That is the problem.
And he has to feed all the mouth.
He has to feed all of them.
He's got so many mouths to feed now, right?
He has to feed all of them. Okay, look at what is going on now. Like on Arise TV, Ruben Abati was telling Tinubu, how can you go and borrow another $3 trillion naira again to join 20 trillion naira for coastal highway? Want to do roads? Meanwhile, the hospitals are dying. Nurses now, most of them are flying out. And somebody under Bukhari cabinet once said that if Nigerian doctors or nurses want to go abroad, they should go. So
you remember the minister? Now, minister said, no be just somebody. Yes. The minister of health said, if people won't go abroad, make them go. Then Nigeria get enough to go train. Enough nurses, enough doctors.
Which means the masses can die. They don't care.
That's up
because
to them.
Most of them now, they can fly abroad anytime to get treatment.
Yes.
So, Ruben Abati said, what happens when people die and the road is being fixed? Now, who will use the road? You are borrowing trillions of dollars to do roads. People are dying. Okay, look at now the man.
As soon as they won't do the road, though. You know, say if you won't die, right? If person won't die, at least somebody supposed to get some consolation and say, even if I die, because I'm suffering now, I know that there's going to be a 1,500 kilometer road to Calabar and back. Generations born around that time will inherit maybe prosperity.
Yes.
But those people will die during the corona. Some of them used to say dead people feel look back. That word if we know so they know anybody they look back. But I'm just saying that if you know that some of them they go feel probably wherever they are right now, they go they think say Nigeria feel done better and they died. But if they say they feel look back,
it's a pity.
It go be like someone death did them favor. Astagfirullah.
Yes.
Astagfirullah.
I'm telling you.
Sure you get.
I'm telling you that.
Look at it. Abi, no be the whole thing with the CISO. Polar.
Yes. Yes.
It's unfortunate.
You see Peter Obi trying his best. You see, one thing again I want to say, I'm a strong obedient.
I know you are.
So one thing I'm trying to say, Peter Obi is too exposed. That is one. You remember what happened to Funshaw William? Because Funshaw William was the man of the people in Lagos. I was born and brought up in Lagos State. I know what happened to him. Koolu killed him 2 weeks to election. I beat 2 months election. Then his wife now came out with the flag. Because
now they had to quickly put his wife as the candidate around that time. Yoda. Oh, bless her. Go on.
See, Obi should double his security. Obi will say, yes, the masses love him. People love him. But Koolu can go and do extra mile to pay like 3 people. And they'll be among the group claiming to love him. And the mechanical teeth on him, yes. The mechanical teeth on him. It's what is going on here. What Monday people said. See, the meeting has been spread. They don't gang up the meeting. Koolu must do second term. Either Obi is down or he should. I don't know how to say, but Obi should be very, very careful.
Well,
I'm telling you, Obi should be very careful.
He is aware of what he's up against. I want to say is
because Koolu knows that he already is a failure. Koolu is a failure. He knows that he has failed. A president always go to conference to tell the Nigerians that I'm the president of Nigeria. Must you tell everybody that the president? We know that you're the president. We know that you're the president.
He likes to remind himself.
We know that you're the president. We know. But why do you keep on reminding us?
Exactly. Just do the job. Since you are the president, do the job. That's what everyone is asking, right? Well, Polapenga.
Look at.
Yeah.
Let me drop this one last point.
Go on, please.
I don't know if you watched a Very Dark Man recent video just yesterday. Yeah. You see the girl of 12 years old. That
DSS, they say DSS officer was
slept with the girl 4 times. Not just once. The man keep on coming to use this girl, 12 years. And the man went on to tell the girl that if you tell your mother or your father, I will come and kill you. And this is why BVM lawyer was telling him that he should be careful. Because you know all these DSS, they don't sign. They don't sign. They can kill full family to cover up their
crimes.
Yeah.
Imagine that,
I'm
man.
telling you,
I saw that video and I was like, man.
What you are doing here is going a long way in Nigeria. People are getting the message. I'm telling you. Maybe the viewers by YouTube may desire to bring down your viewers.
Yeah, we'll bridge that gap soon. Anyway, yeah, we'll come back.
We do share it. We do share it to our platform, to our group. We do share it. People get the message. So keep on, sir. Don't stop.
Thank you so much, Penga, and for the support as well. Okay, see me well to the missus.
My wife says hi to you.
Say hello to her too. Tell her I said hello. Okay, thank you very much, and yeah, you take care of yourselves. Okay.
You too, sir. You too, sir.
Brilliant. So that's Paula Penga and the missus. So thank you everyone for your time. My time is up now, so I will take a quick one, and I'll be back later. That will be like another, how many hours? That's going to be like another 4 hours. I'll see you then. Thanks so much for your time, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, your noon, or maybe night. I still have my own night ahead. So good afternoon, everyone.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun Diary political. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe. Ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.